All right. Hello, everyone. Shalom, everybody, and peace of the Lord to all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear. In front of us, we have something called in Indonesia the Scholars Council. Meet the scholars of Indonesia. And the funny is, in the same page, it says that this council becomes so important for political influence. So we understand very well that those councils are nothing but business. It's about when people who want to get a better job in politics, they start, rubbing their skin with the ass of those people because now they have influence. But reality is, the influence of those people, how long is going to stay? Let us see. The more Indonesian people they knew how stupid Islam is, the more the influence of those people will disappear. And this is my challenge for those who they claim that they have influence. Can you influence us with your influence? In order to have influence on people, you have to have knowledge. And the knowledge is convincing. Or because you don't have knowledge, but because people are ignorant, and whatever you say, people, they take it for granted. Because you are taking advantage of the naive. And in this case, the naive are the Indonesian average citizen. I accuse all of them they are a bunch of businessmen. They have nothing to do really with religion, and they are not even religious. In fact, if we ask them any question about Islam, they will not be able to answer. If you remember, last time we went live, there's a guy, he came in the stage in Discord. By the way, if you are a Muslim, you want to talk to me. Today I open my Skype. I don't open Skype usually, but I notice some people trying to call me in Skype. We are not using Skype. Don't call in Skype unless I say I am in Skype now. If you want to join us and you are a Muslim, you go to Discord. All right, Discord. Our Discord is open, and we have the guy. If you remember, he said he want to bet with me because he can debate me. So I would like to invite him to the stage. Maybe this time he can make it. Last time he called me, he said he want me to invite David Wood, even atheists like apostate prophet, and he is now thinking about me and should invite Trump to the debate. I don't know. This guy is so good. He want to debate everybody in one shot. He want to destroy everybody. Do you like to come to the stage, Mr. Cario? Do you like to come to the stage and say something useful this time? Like, do you really want to debate me, or you want to just talk about debating me? Should we debate or debate about debating? I don't want to debate. I want to bet you. Guys, I have a guy here. I will put him in auction for sale. If any of you need a comedian, this guy, he just said he don't want to debate me. He want to bet me. What the heck does that mean? Are we talking about the lotto? You could come to the stage. Come, tell me what are you talking about? I don't know what you are talking about. Guys, he don't want to debate me. He want to bet me. What does that mean? What is exactly we want to do, You want to flip the coins? What is your stupidity is amazing. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to come to the mic, especially if you are Indonesian? We went to Muslim channels. If you remember, we went to a guy, his name is Donde. The guy, he deleted half of his videos in his channel. The one is live just to delete my video, claiming that somebody hacked it. I mean, can you believe it? Somebody hacked his channel, but he delete only, not all the videos, only the videos where have to do with me. Somebody hack his channel. It must be Christian Prince. He wanna cover his shame that he was doing pee-pee in his pant. Huh? Do we have any Abdul ulama? Ulama, huh? Yeah, you are a lot of ulama. You don't even know how to say your prophet name correctly, you potato. I mean, Arab don't dare to stand up to debate us. Who is a ulama? Huh? Why always I keep Indonesian Muslim in your thumbnail? I like it. What's your problem? I like Indonesian Muslim. Do you have a problem with that? I like Indonesian food. Why, Christian Prince? Why you keep those in your thumbnail? It's. I like it. Do you have a problem? Call the police. Do we have any Muhammadan here would like to join us? As you see, the Indonesian ulama are a bunch of potatoes. We go to their channel when they are live. They don't dare to let us talk. Actually, they ban us. They block us right away. Cowards. They are a bunch of cowards. Can we speak and decide rules? This guy want to debate me about the debate. He don't want to debate. You know, Caro, I think you are the kind, if you get married, before you agree to go with your wife to bed, you will put conditions on her and you will say, can we agree about the rules? What do you think? You want to debate me about what rules? It's a free fight. You punch as much you want. Kickboxing, karate, Bruce Lee, you know, do whatever you want, you can do. What rules, potato? Rules? Like somebody is going to, you know, demolish you. He will go by rules. Don't worry, I will not grab you by your balls because you don't have any. And by the way, somebody left a comment for me in the previous video. He says, CP, I don't like the language you use. We have to guard. The Bible says we have to guard our ears. I say to this potato, you are a hypocrite. All of Islam is about balls and penis and anus. And you keep coming here. You know what I will say. You know what I will talk about. And you keep coming and you say to me, CP, I don't like the way you talk. The whole topic is about English penis, big butt. What's wrong with you? Hypocrite, don't come here. You are holy. I'm not. You are the good man. Where do I get those people from? They put condition on me what to say. This is my channel. I speak as I wish. You don't like it, don't come here. All of Islam is about sex and sex toys. So what I will say to you, zucchini, are you happy now? When we say the words as they are, people, they will see how stupid Islam is. If I say, Muhammad, he said, you will have an endless penis. Don't you think that this alone is enough to prove Islam to be stupid? But just because you are sensitive, you never heard of the word penis before. Your mom, she taught you the word peanut, not penis. She say, honey, did you go to the bathroom? Did you clean your peanut when you were a kid? Huh? So you grow as a man, and now still you think about a peanut. It's not a penis. Very sensitive. They watch all kind of movies, shooting, killing, effing, whatever, etc. And then when they come to me, they speak about being sensitive. Excuse me. Any Muslim have a peanut would like to join us? Anyone? Who is a Muhammadan would like to come and join us? Please. Please, I beg you. Please. Anyone? Any smart Muslim? Nobody? Hmm.
Hello,
Oh,
CP, how are you?
I'm fine. Are you a Muslim, my friend?
Ex-Muslim, thanks to you.
You are ex-Muslim.
Yeah,
Shame on you. How dare you?
yeah, I don't know what to do.
You don't want to have an Indus penis?
No, no, I think the small one I have is enough.
Oh, okay. I feel sorry for you, man. What happened? Why you left Islam? The beautiful Islam. Why you left?
Um, because of you.
Yeah, okay, because of me.
You
But what
start,
happened? Tell me what happened. Forget about me now.
um, just so much that's wrong. There's so much that's wrong.
So
You
much what?
start with the morals. That's wrong.
Wrong?
You start, you start with the morals of this man who is supposed to be the best of mankind. He fails. You look at all the errors that are supposed to be from the word of God Himself. So, things like that inside my heart, I cannot,
Yeah, but don't you
you know.
think maybe Allah making those errors to test you? Like maybe
No,
Allah saying, you know what, I will make errors so they will think I am not Allah. And then I say, I trick you, I am Allah, I made errors to make you be deceived. So you think I am not Allah, I'm not God. Don't you think Allah is
no,
testing you maybe? He make error on purpose?
no, then it's not a just God.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well,
he calls himself Khairul Makirin. Eh?
yeah, he's the best of the. Oh, you speak Arabic? That's wonderful. All right.
No, I don't speak. I just, typical Muslim can read, can write, but don't understand
Oh, okay.
anything.
So like okay. Well, that's good. That's good. But I don't know. Allah, because remember, Allah, He is the best of deceivers. So maybe Allah, in purpose, He made the Quran full of mistakes and errors, and He said to us in the Quran, if this book made by other than Allah, you will find in it a lot of errors and
Exactly,
contradiction. So
exactly.
maybe He's doing it just to make you leave Islam, so later He can punish you because Allah is bored.
Yeah, because he's the one who guides, he's the one who misguides.
Exactly.
All of this, I only learned from you.
Yeah, and maybe he
No
made the Quran the book of misguidance, so you will leave Islam, and later he will he will punish you. What a silly religion!
one.
But what is the most like obvious thing for you, make you like decide that this is cannot be true belief, true
Okay,
faith?
the last straw. Okay, because of all of the horrible things Muhammad did. Us Muslims, we can justify it. We just say, oh no, it was the time, he have to do it. It was God's order. Okay, so looking at the morals doesn't exactly work. What works is, because of what you said. If this is a book from anyone but Allah, it's gonna have many inconsistencies. This one day I was watching you.
Yeah,
You made this guy a potato by, the order of creation in Surah 49, Surah 41, Surah 79.
yeah.
One place it says the earth is first, the other place it says the sky is first,
Hmm.
and the order of the mountains and everything. That one there was my last straw. I was like, no ways, such a big mistake. This
Yeah.
cannot be from God.
Yeah, the God who
Then
don't
another one,
remember. Yeah, he don't remember which one he created. I mean, this is simple. I mean, this is not about science. Like we are not debating about chemical now. It's about just order. Which one is done first? So how does God? He don't even remember something simple. Especially we are talking about creating massive things. Not like it's not matches. We are talking about creating stars and the space and the sun and mountains. So how does God, he is God, he don't remember which one he created first. Okay, what else?
uh, that one, him or his sex slaves, that story of Zainab, that was the beginning actually. The story of Zainab was what started sparking my
Yeah, but
interest.
I don't agree with you. Like Muhammad, he went to the house of his son. Zainab is so
Yeah,
hot, so hot, very hot. Yeah, actually, I will tell you a story. I know a woman when I was in the Middle East. She was a teenager at that time, so I was a teenage too, and her name is Zainab. So I shake hands with her. I get burned. Since then, I
Okay.
learned that anyone her name is Zainab, she is so hot, So obviously, until now, I have a mark in my. This is true story, by the way. I have marks in my skin because I shake hands with her. So Zainab, she was very, very, very hot, and the Prophet, when he saw her, he melted, you know. So he forgot that she is his son wife. So what? I mean, come on. At the end of the day, the Prophet is a man, and she is so hot, and he is melting now. So when the Prophet melt, he's everywhere, and he is a prophet of God. And th-
Man,
and then the
you're
Muslim they
really
try to
making sense.
the Muslim they try to fix it. They say if the Prophet eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her so the Prophet can if
Mm.
her.
So
It's a
disgusting. So
privilege,
disgusting.
privilege from Allah, privilege, brother, privilege. The Prophet, any woman he see, even if she is married, this is what we see in the movies, like the Pirate of the
This is what.
Caribbean, maybe a gang,
No, yeah.
people who have zero ethic. What do you mean if the guy, his eyes fall into a woman, she is married, her husband must divorce her so the Prophet can F
This
her?
thing.
In which logic, in
Sorry to
which
interrupt.
ethic?
Definitely. Sorry to interrupt you. This thing that you're saying that if if his eyes fall on any woman, is that from tafsir or is that from a
Yeah, yeah,
hadith?
this is from the tafsir. This is from tafsir and from
Okay.
other books, like Ibn al-Arabi, he said. He's counting the privilege of the Prophet. He counted 16, the most important 16 privilege, and there is more, but he focused in the most important. More than 10 of them is about sex and money. So,
Yeah.
and one of them is the Prophet. He did not need witnesses to sleep with the women. Like a Muslim, in order to marry a woman, he have to have witnesses for the marriage. In the case of the
Mm-hmm.
Prophet, there's no need because he's a prophet. Come on, Allah is his witness. Jibreel, is there. He do not need to pay dowry to the women. There is no need to pay money. No, he received money. Muhammad, he never paid. He take. So, and then about what happened to Zainab, and that give him a privilege that if his eyes fall into a woman, her husband, in this case it was Zaid, his son, by adoption, he must divorce her so the Prophet can F her. Yeah, privilege. And then if you ask the Muslims, you will hear many of them, they say to you, I will be honored if the Prophet decide to F his wife. Honored, you know, they are honored. Yeah. I have tons of Muslims, they say that to me, You ask them the question, what do you think if the Prophet, he saw your wife and he liked to boom boom with her? He will say to you, I will be honored. It's my honor. And I guess the honor here that him and the Prophet, they were parking their penises in the same garage. So he got honored. They were using the same hole.
No,
Muhammad
same
in
with
the
his
hole.
mother. In all the holes, every hole he wants.
Yeah. Let us see here.
Another thing.
I have somebody
Sure.
make a comment in Indonesian. Aba haba banga garo al Quran. Okay, hold on, because I need to translate for people. People are ignorant here. Most of people, they are. Even Indonesian, by the way, I noticed they don't speak good Indonesian. So for me, because I'm like maybe the best of translators in the world who translate Indonesian very well. Hold on, where is the comment? Is gone. All right. So what our friend here, let me translate for you. And by the way, I'm not using my phone. I'm telling you, okay, I'm not using my phone. All right. He is saying, look, what happened? Embarrassing. What does the Quran have to do with perfecting the Jewish book and the Torah, the Bible, Arabic book perfect, Jewish book? It is a dream. Yeah, yeah. Why do different culture and ethnicity different believe want to be? My friend, I think your question is so good to the point nobody understand what you are saying. So I will skip it. Go ahead, Hardy. Continue, please.
Okay, just one thing I've always wanted to know. I've always heard you saying that the
Who's what?
Hajr Aswad, the black stone,
Who?
you say it used to be used for a fertility ritual and women would put their period blood on it, and that's what it was originally for.
Yeah.
And that's why it's shaped like a vagina, which I
Uh-huh.
never knew. I never realized it until you told me. What is where do you get that piece of information? What is the source?
There is many, so all of it is Islamic books, you know, and we can go. Let us see. To give you, usually, like when I speak about this, I post the reference, right? So as an example here, not limited. Let me put it for you on the screen. You see my screen, or you don't see it?
I see your screen. I see
All
it
right.
is for Indonesian.
Okay, no problem. We will change it. All right. So this is the book of Al-Kashaf for Az-Zamakhshari. And here it says, I will use Google translation. And Gabriel, he came with the black stone from the sky. And it's been said that Abu Qubais is a little mount close to the Kaaba. The Muslim, they claim that when Allah caused the flood of Noah, Allah, he hid the black stone inside the mount of Abu Qubais. So when the flood is over, Abu Qubais, he split, and the black stone came from inside it, as we see here.
It was said, Abu Qubais labored and was separated from him. He was hidden in it during the days of the flood and was a white ruby from paradise.
So he was white, a stone. And then here it says, after saying it was white, the black stone, it says, when the blood of the menstruation touch it in the time before Islam, become black.
It was a white ruby from paradise, but when menstruation touched it in pre-Islamic times, it turned black.
And this is the link for you. You can open it.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, but at that time, women blood wasn't dirty. It was good. It was different kind of women blood. Women at that time, they have different blood. It was
Yeah,
full.
so clean you can even take a shower in it.
Yeah. I mean, the women at that time, and here you notice something about the legions of Islam. Why the stone became black? It was white, but the sin of mankind. That's why Muhammad, he says that the black stone came from heaven as white. He confirmed that, but the sin of mankind make it a black. So sin, according to the stupidity of Muhammad, make you black. That's why Muhammad, he claimed that the black people, they are the first one to go to hell, because when Allah created the white, he created them to go to heaven. We have the hadith where it says that Allah, he hit the shoulder of Adam, his right shoulder, and from there the white offspring came out, and then he said to them, you go to heaven and I don't care. And he did the same to the left shoulder, but from the left shoulder offspring, who they are black like charcoal, they came out. They came out, and Allah said to them, you go to hell and I don't care.
Problem is, when you say that to a Muslim, they can never accept it because they think of it as backwards. They think sin is equal to black, but actually hadith says black is equal to sin. But you can never convince a Muslim. Even I was never convinced until I was out. They blind themselves. I don't understand how it's like.
Well,
Some sort of
shaitan, in Islam, shaitan is black. The one who will destroy the Kaaba is black. He is Ethiopian. The hadith confirmed that the black will go to hell, as you see. We are not making things up, This is not our statement. The black stone was white like milk when it came from heaven, which means whoever is in heaven is white like milk. But sin make you black. Even in the Quran, it says that the day Allah will make faces black and faces white. We read about it, we find that Allah will send a beast. It's called a beast from the ground, and this beast is going to have the staff of Moses and the ring of Solomon, and is going to hit the believer in his face, and he will become very much white and bright. and will hit the disbelievers in his face too, and he will become black. If you go to chapter 82, verse number 27, and this is Ibn Kathir, not our words, you know. And Ibn Kathir is copying his prophet, he's not making his own. Because a Muslim might say to you, well, this is not the prophet saying that. No, it is. Chapter 27, verse number 82. We find this. Black. Yeah. So here it says, there will be, when the beast came, there will be no believer left without a white spot in his face. Why? Because this beast is going to bring out the staff of Musa, the ring of Solomon, is going to hit the face of the person. And then no believer will be left without having a spot in his face, making a white spot. And then this white spot will spread until all of him becomes so white, as we see here. All right. And then the same for the disbeliever will hit him and will make a black spot in his face. And then as a result, all of him will become black because simply he is a disbeliever. So here we see Islam confirm that being white mean that you are the one who will go to heaven, you are the believer. And being black is the one who is a disbeliever. It's obvious, it's clear, they cannot deny it, you know.
Which verse is this?
This is chapter 27, the chapter of the ants, verse number 82. Right? So all of Islam is racist. Islam is a white supremacist Arab. So the first racism of Islam, it's the origin of the Arab. The second racism, that it is the ruler have to be from Quraysh. Like now, if you go and search, does the caliphate have to be from Quraysh? It says yes. Caliphate have to be from Quraysh. You cannot be a caliphate not from Quraysh. So this is why you see ISIS, each time they have a new caliphate, at the end of his last name, they add Qurashi. What Qurashi mean? It's mean from Quraysh. This is not his name. They add it to confirm that he is from Quraysh, because all the caliphate, they have to be from Quraysh. So Muhammad make it clear that the best of mankind are the Arab, and from the best of the Arab is Quraysh, and from the best of Quraysh is his family, and then the best of his family is him. So all of Islam is about the best of the best of the best of the best, and then we arrive to the most racist person, Muhammad. All right. All right. Okay, my friend, thank you very much for joining us, and we are happy that you decide to leave Islam. But what do you think about Christianity?
I'm still getting there. I'm still getting there.
Well, if you have
Just
any
reading the Bible.
time you need my help, I will be happy to help you. I advise you to read the Bible. You know, you see, before you go, Christianity is not like anything. Christianity is a Christ. And don't listen to what people say, because all the wise men are foolish. There's only one person he is wise, that is the Lord. So I advise you to listen to the wisdom of the Lord. You will find how amazing it is. Read all the speeches of Jesus and try to live them, try to enjoy them, try to see if there is something for you there, you know. Because I believe, and this is my experience, that each time the Messiah, he made a speech, he is speaking to me. A very personal message to every one of us. So you are not a Christian yet. You did not believe in Christ yet. But trust me, read his words and you will see he is speaking to you. And then come back to me and say, you know what, I have a questions, maybe you can help me. And maybe then we can help each other to understand what is the Messiah is saying to us. All right?
All right.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless.
Same days. Bye.
You know, the difference between us and the garbage of Muhammad, not only Islam is stupid, Islam is foolish, Islam, you know, there's many religions are stupid and foolish too. Like, you know, people worshiping rats, like the Hindus. You know, in Thailand, you know, they have toys and they pray for them, you know, toy of an elephant, crazy stuff. Buddha is fat and he have a big belly and is eating too much falafel. In the case of Christ, it doesn't matter how ancient the words are. The word is still fresh, and they speak to you even in the age of technology. If we go and read the Quran, we will find it's disconnected with you even at the time of Muhammad. Like if we go now to read any, here we go, you know, let us make a challenge for the Muslims. Who is a Muslim can come to the stage and show me something in the Quran today is connected to your life today, or even connected to the life of Muslims at the time. Anyone? Anything? It's just a stupid book. There's no wisdom. There's a lot of foolishness for sure. Fairy tales, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is more convincing because Mickey is real and mouse, I mean the mouse is real. However, even the story of about mouse, Muhammad, he made them fictions. As an example, Muhammad, he think that rats are Jews, Orthodox Jews. I'm serious. This man is mentally ill. I mean, if I type the word rat, let us make it rats. And then we go down here, what we will find? Look what Muhammad said. Muhammad, by the way, by nature, he is a scientist. He observed. Look at this. The Prophet said a group of Israelites were lost. Lost where? On the highway. Nobody knows what they did. Nobody? Really? Okay. I do not see them except that they were cursed and changed into rats. Really? Man, now I know why they like cheese in Israel. For if you put the milk of a she-camel in the front of a rat and want to drink it, potato. I mean, this Muhammad is mentally ill. So he knew that the Jews don't drink milk from a camel, don't eat the milk of the camel, don't eat the meat of the camel. It's forbidden. And now he found that rats don't eat or drink anything have to do with the camel. He come to the conclusion that those are Jews, and they are Orthodox too. So the scientist Muhammad, police be upon him, you know, he discovered that, you know what, as long as those Jews, they are preserving those rats, they are not eating the milk of the camel, that means they are Orthodox Jews. That's deep. That's so deep. Hey, Abdul, based in the logic of a Prophet Muhammad, donkeys don't drink whiskey. Muslims, supposedly, they don't drink whiskey. That means donkeys are Salafi Muslims. Takbir. I mean, that's amazing, brother. What's wrong with this guy? And by the way, this is additional proof that Islam is stupid. Why? Because if rats, even rats, refusing to drink the milk of the camel, that means rats, they are smarter than Muslims. Why? Because simply they knew, you see, the animals, they have their own sensation, which we don't have. They can sense bad food. They can sense it. Like if you have a bad food in your fridge, and if you have a cat, put the food for the cat. If the cat refuses to eat it, that means the food is not good. So if the rat refuses to eat to drink the milk of the camel. How dare you, Muhammad, to drink it? And Muhammad, he claimed that he is following Moses. So why then you are breaking the law of Moses and you are drinking the milk of the camel and you eat the meat? Do we have any Muhammadan? If there is anything you can say about Muhammad, there's a lot of good things about Muhammad. You know, a lot of good things. As an example, one of the good things about Muhammad, that he was controlled by black magic. And therefore, when he have sex, he imagined himself having sex. And that is very good. Why? So his wife, she is a child. So by he imagined himself having sex and not doing it, that means the child wife was saved. See? We were able to find something good about Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. I mean, even his sex is imaginary. The guy did not do it. The Prophet, he imagined himself having sex. The Prophet, what you did yesterday? Oh, I have sex with all the wives together. All of them? Yes, sure. I'm Prophet. Come on. You know, too bad we don't have a video at that time to record for you. But ask the wives. They went to the wives. This would happen, by the way. Muhammad, he go around, he talk about what he do at night. Because he's a trashy person. I mean, what kind of a person he go around and tell his friends, yesterday I did boom, boom. I'm trying not to use the F word, you know. I did all the wives. Prophet of Allah, all of them. Yes, brother, it's so easy for me. Shish kebab, hummus, you know. Come on, I'm Prophet of Allah. He gave me the power of 40 men. And then they go to the wife and they ask them, did the Prophet do boom, boom with you? She said, no. Okay, the second wife, no. The third wife, no. Conclusion, they knew now Muhammad is lying. So Muhammad now want to cover his ass. Because they asked all the wives about what happened yesterday. And all of them, they deny that he had sex with them. So now Muhammad have to come, you know, to come with the solution. So he said, I forgot to tell you, somebody put a black magic on me. So I imagined myself having my wives, but in fact I did not. Oh, man, we thought you were lying. Aha, it was a black magic. Oh boy. Hey Muslims, is that true? Or I'm making things up? Huh? Is that true, what I'm saying? Or I'm making things up? Gani Abdul? I mean, even sex, he don't have sex. There's no witnesses for him going to heaven. No witnesses of him going to Jerusalem overnight by the flying mule. There is no witnesses for his sex. So what he have witnesses for? Any Muhammadan? And as usual, Muhammad, he blamed the Jews. By the way, I advise you to, when you speak to Muslims, you can say to them, and the Muslim, they have no right to be offended, by saying, tell me about your bewitched prophet. Yes, according to their books, the prophet was bewitched. Read it. You see it? The prophet was bewitched. You see all those references. Look how many. Oh boy. Any Abdul? Anyone from the followers of the bewitched prophet? This is additional proof that Muhammad is a prophet of God. Otherwise, how you can bewitch him? You know, no way. And how Allah he fixed the story? How Allah he fixed the bewitching? He sent two angels. One of them he stood in the top of the head of Muhammad, and the other one under his feet or next to his feet. And the first one asked the other one, "What's wrong with this guy? You know, what's wrong with this guy?" He said to him, "He was bewitched, brother." Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. So he began to fancy that he was doing a thing which in fact he has not doing. You see it? This is their books. How we can trust this man is receiving revelation, Quran. This guy is fancy. He fancy things. It's in front of your eyes. In their books, in the authentic books. Yeah, I will have voice translation in a few days. Don't worry. I made just on some orders online, and the orders are coming. Don't worry, be happy. All right, so I will speak in English. They will hear Indonesian. Cool. And I will make channels in Russian, Korean, Japanese. You know, I know actually many languages, as you know, because I'm. By the way, I was the best in my classroom. Seriously. It's true that there's nobody in the classroom except me, but still, it's the fact. It's a fact. You cannot deny fact. I was the best student in my classroom. There's no teacher there. I mean, they fire me from the whole school systems. They receive like a letter from the Minister of Education. This student cannot be accepted in any school in the country. So I have a proof that I'm the best student ever, you can imagine, because no teacher can teach me. No one can handle me. Yeah, Indonesian, get ready. CP is coming to town. Not only Santa Claus. Do we have any Muhammadan? No, honestly, I was the best. I don't know what happened to my voice. I need to eat candies, maybe. Anyway, I was the best student in my school, seriously. I used to be fired like almost a day yes, day yes. Sometime I go back to school after they fire me 3 days, you know. I just came back. I find another hang on the wall says he's fired again. What I did, I wasn't here. And then I went to the principal. I said to him, "Sir, I wasn't even here." He said, "Is it hard for someone like you to jump over the wall and go inside the school and nobody see him? Is that impossible for someone like you?" I said, "You got a point there." Imagine the school have hundreds of students and God knows how many teachers, yet me, I can go invisible. He fired me again. You know, what an idiot. But anyway, I did not argue because I like it. I don't want to stay in the school. Okay, going home. Party. Anyway, any Abdul? Is it hard for someone like you to jump over the fence and go inside the school and nobody see you and do that to the chemic teacher? I said, "You got a point there." So I went inside the classroom Not only in the school, nobody saw me. Genie in the bar. Smart principal. Abdul. You know, Abdul. What we can say. Do we have any Muhammadan? I know. Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? Let us change the sticks, guys. You know, this you don't like the sticks. I will put for you something nicer. Oof. Hey, Indonesian Muslims, like when you do those things, are you trying to intimidate your neighbors, supposedly, like you are tough? I mean, what does that mean? How silly, how stupid you are. And what do you have in your head? A panty? You made a hole in it? This is the panty of who? Your grandma? And what it says there? Wahdat Shahid? I mean, at least type it correctly. So you want to be a murderer? Okay, go to Gaza, you stupid. Holding gun in Indonesia, how to make you a murderer? Potato. Any Abdul? What my parents says, CL? What CL mean? I don't know what that mean. What CL? Don't ask me what my parents says, please. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Who is a Muslim would like to join us? Come on. Mayday. Why we are dry these days? There's no Muslims. What is, it is Saturday. Any Abdul? They have a song about Aisha. Do you know, like in some Islamic countries, they have names to insult. As an example, if you go to Kuwait, they call the flip-flap, they call it Zanuba, which means Zainab. Do you know that? So every Islamic sect insult other Islamic sect. So those who follow Ali and worship, his family, etc., the Sunni, they give names to their flip-flap, for shoes, for etc. They give it names for the Muhammad family. Zanuba. Abdul Somad. I mean, this guy Abdul Somad, is he like, I don't know. There is something weird about those who claim to be guru. Like there's a guy from India, his name Sad Guru, but he want to teach you how to be happy. And then the other guy, his name Abdul Somad. He want to teach you how to be wise, but his name is mad. Hilarious. Somad, huh? Abdul Somad? Really? And Sadhguru. And by the way, Sadhguru now is selling pictures of his feet. Yeah. I'm going to put pictures of my feet online for sale. I mean, people are stupid. Can you believe it? If you type on Google right now, Sadhguru feet. You will find in his website, it is for sale, brother. It's for sale, brother. How you can beat that? Let me show you. 3,000 3,200 what? Is that rubies? Let me see, hold on. I mean, scam is everywhere, man. Everybody wants your money. Look at this. This is Sadhguru picture, brother. Auction, who wanna buy? 3,200 rubies. How much? 3,200 rupees, guys? Somebody, isn't this a ruby? I think it's ruby. Guys, what do you think? A picture of my feet, how much I should sell it? I mean, look, Ali Dawa, he sell halal food for cat. Meow. Yeah, cat, are you a Muslim? Takbir, I'm a Muslim. Okay, you need to eat halal cat food. This is a scam. Cats, they eat cockroaches, potato. They eat shit. They eat snakes. They eat rats. Potato Muslims, Abdul. Muhammad Hijab, when he go live, he have neglecid, brothers and sisters, neglecid. Don't forget to buy neglecid. Neglecid is the solution for everything Prophet said. So now the scam is all over, you know. You can find some Christians too who claim to be Christian. They are doing the same kind of a business scam, religious scam. So scam is a very, very, very clear evidence of those who claim to be religious to be false. Why in the world a guy like this is selling a picture of his feet? Who is he? Who are you? And look at the bracelet in his feet. You have a bracelet of gold. Poor. The poor Indian. They are desperate to find housing, shelter, homeless, poor people. But he have a golden bracelet. He don't care for gold. He's a guru. Anyway. So be aware of false people, my friend. And the first thing to know how they are false is when they try to suck your pocket. I saw some, they call themselves Christians, even to read the comment in their channels, you have to pay for a membership. Can you believe it? Just to read the comment. It's true. You go to their Patreon, you cannot watch videos they post there unless you donate to them. Is that true? I'm lying. It's true. All my Patreon videos are open to everybody. I don't have a privilege for those who donate. I'm privileged for those who do not. This is how you know how they are seeking your money. So when they put those locked videos or the locked comment or this guy sending picture, etc., you know that the purpose of all what they do is how much money they can make, as much as they can, trying to force you to spend on them money. They are all about money. Anyway, this is Sadhguru, holy photo, his feet. According to Joe Biden, his feet too is very good, you know. So in case we like to order, soon we will have a Kamala Harris feet. By the way, don't forget to go and vote, huh? The election is very soon. We have a few days for the election day. Don't think that Trump, he will win. In fact, I believe strongly they are going to cheat. So if the numbers between Trump and Kamala Lala is little, Trump is winning, they can cover up and they can add fake votes. This is why we have to go and vote, so to make it massive number different, so they cannot cheat and cover it. All right? So don't forget to go and vote for Trump. Otherwise, you are doomed. You will hear a voice of this turtle for the coming 4 years, maybe 8 years. Did you see the video she made? Men for Trump, for Kamala? Real men for Kamala. Those are real men? Hilarious. Oh boy. What about the church that kick you, CP? Is that happened to me about the church, so I cannot seminar them? No problem, you know, they kick you. I mean, if you go, like, you know, and what happened, for those who do not know, I asked the bishop who is preaching, supposedly, he said that we worship the same God, and Muhammad is from Ishmael. Or what I said to him, where it says that in the Bible? That's it. He said, it's not time for a question, please leave, etc. Anyway, however, Isn't this what they did with Paul? If you go and read the Bible right now, you will see that Paul himself, Paul, this is not Christian Prince, this is not you, this is Paul himself, was fought by many so-called Christians. Why? Because he is fighting fornication. They want to fornicate. He is fighting their lawlessness. They want to live, they want to go to bars and club. They want to sleep around. They want to do anything. They are still pagans. They claim to be Christian. They convert by name, but their life is a life of a pagan person. Be drunk, sleeping around, even sex men with men. So those things always will happen. Always there is someone he will claim to be a priest of God, but the fact he is a priest of the devil. How we know who is who? The Lord he gave us in his book, the book of wisdom. From their fruits you shall know them. Don Daytan is doing primary life now. Let us open first our channel in Indonesians, then we will go there and do invasion and announce it. Right? I will make an Indonesian channel and then we tell everybody. And I want all Indonesian to help me to promote the channel and post in your language. Tell them you can call Christian Prince, speak in your language. Your language. You do not need to speak in English. All right? And I will have the AI translating for me. Good? Uh, do we have any Abdul? Why these days we don't have Abduls? Guys, what do you think? I think there is somebody open, like, maybe put a wrong sign in the exit of the highway. They are taking wrong exit. Don't they mood block us all? Well, it's not about blocking us. I mean, they will not let me talk. What is the point? But it's the point, brother. I mean, we can go for fun, but is he there? Watch the chat. If he is there, let me know. If he is in the chat, let me see. Because if he is not chatting, that means he is not there, So I'm looking at his page now to see if he's chatting. All right. Well, I don't see him chatting at all. Yeah, I don't see any text from him. So, maybe he is not even in the chat. I see you guys asking people to debate me. Yeah, he's promoting a book, God knows to who. Buy it and make money. Just wait, actually, there's many things I will be able to do by the help of the AI. Like now, those videos, they don't have subtitle, right? So the software I will be using is going to be able to give me live subtitle for any video. So I will be able to refute and return and make videos about what they claim. So we will make many videos, refuting the lies of those liars. It's going to be very horrible for them. Just wait. The disaster is coming. Any Muhammadan? I see Carolina, she is posting there, asking them to debate me. They will not. Any Muhammadan? Yeah, I will join his channel if he is live. He's not. He's not in the chat. This is a pre-recorded video. If you see his name chatting, that means he is there. Like what happened last time when we went there. You know what I mean? If you don't see his name chatting, that means the video is just running by itself. There's admins, yes, but he is not there. Yeah, I will make channels in many languages because simply the AI, I think, I don't know, have 145, 100 something languages. So I can make a channel in Japanese, Chinese, you know, just add any ease at the end, you know. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday, Mayday, last call. Remember, if you stand and defend Allah and His Messenger, Allah will give you extra reward. That will be added to your good deeds. So who as a Muslim would like to receive a good deeds today by my help? See how I'm helping you? You stand to defend Allah and His Messenger, Allah will add many good deeds to your bank account in the heaven of Allah. And that including more women, more vagina, big butt, endless penis. I mean, if the penis is endless, I don't know how he can extend it more. That will not work. It's already endless. I guess he cannot play in that part. It's already endless. Right? Any endless, Abdul? Ulama, huh? You Muslims have ulama? Those are the ulama? Nice to meet you. Rats. All right. Today is Saturday. I thought, I mean, what happened yesterday? We have 1,500 people or 600. And today is Saturday. We have 950. What happened today? Why are you so? People are still sleeping, maybe? Yesterday was a Friday. People watching TV. Maybe. Yeah, Tagalog. I will go in Tagalog. You know, I'm upset from Filipinos. I have a bad experience with those Filipinos. If you remember, guys, you remember those 3-4 Filipinos, they asked me to debate a bunch of Muslims? Sheikh? I spent half hour with them in private talk, telling them and repeating, don't tell them that they will debate a Christian prince. Don't tell them. They said, yes, sir. Sure, sir. Yes, sir. You know, the Filipino accent. Sure, sir. Absolutely, sir. We will not tell them, sir. And then I found out that they have in their channel Christian Prince versus Sheikh Ali. I don't know his name, you know. What the heck? I told you. I lost my voice, keep repeating. Even when I hang up, I said, don't forget. Don't tell them that they will debate Christian Prince. They have a picture of someone, he's an Arab, supposedly this is me. The guy is handsome. This is not fair. This is a lie, you know. And so this is why I don't like to work with others, you know. Very embarrassing. I felt like I was speaking to a bunch of kids. What kind of men you are? You promised me you will not tell them that this. So the guys did not debate. They are afraid. They are scared. They did not come. So we will make videos in Filipinos, yes, in Tagalog, but I will not accept any assistant with me because I have a bad experience. That's why I don't like to have anyone working with me. I am a Christian. I have a question. Would I ask you in private? Well, you are in private now, John. Go ahead. I mean, who knows who are you? Why you are shy to give the question? Give me the question in private. This is private. This is just YouTube, Discord. Nobody knows. Very private. What are Arab Muslims thinking about Indonesian Muslim? Well, Arab, when we say Arab, Arab is not an ethnic. But if you mean, as an example, someone from Saudi Arabia, this is a very, racism is very, very much part of their life. The second you say you are Indonesian, what does that mean for them? You are poor. This is the only thing they will remember. You are a maid. You are a driver. You are nobody. This is how they look at you as a Muslim. This is why 1,200 Indonesian Muslim women, most of them they are Muslims, went missing in Indonesia, which means they get killed. They go as a maid, they rape them, they make them pregnant, and then because they will not be responsible for what they did, they report the maid that she ran away with the jewelries, and they kill the maid and they bury her in the massive desert of Saudi Arabia. And then good luck. Who cares? Who's going to look for the maid? The Saudi police? Nobody. To the point, the Indonesian government, in certain time, they stop all kind of labor going to Saudi Arabia because of that. If you don't believe me, go check it out. So you want to see how they look at you? They look at you as a sex toy, especially if you are a female. It doesn't matter if you are a Muslim or not Muslim. This is why when the Saudi, they go to Indonesia, they have to see the maid. The maid have to be good looking, because she is not going to go and wash dishes. She is going to go and play with his private part. This is the reason he is hiring her. It's a fact. In fact, even in Indonesia, they are doing prostitution. They come to Indonesia. There's villages in Indonesia. They do. We made a video about it. Anyone remember the article? Anyone remember the articles made by Indonesian about sex business, the Arab sex business in Indonesia? They go to those villages and they hire a woman as a wife. Hire as what? As a wife for $400. They pay $400 for the agency, provide them the women to sleep with her, and $400 for the women who will sleep with her. So he make a contract to sleep with her for 2 weeks, a month. And all the ones who go to those villages or occupy those villages are Arab. You can search it right now. So they are buying your daughter even in your city, in your own country. And those ulama, how come they don't dare to open their mouth? They claim to be the sheikhs of Islam. Potatoes. Sex tourism. Muslim women, they sell themselves for Arab Muslims coming from Saudi Arabia, Emirat, Kuwait, you name it. And all of this is according to the Sharia law. Brother, remember carefully, brother. We follow Allah teaching. Absolutely. Girls for sale. I cannot view it because they need to play ads. All right, what we can do. Even the authority, they carry up sexual abuse in public. The authority, the government of Indonesia. This is a report from the U.S. Department of State. So how Biden he go there and he shake hands with the president of Indonesia? Aren't you ashamed of yourself, you coward? This is the USA Department of State official government website, speaking about how the government itself, they do sexual abuse for women in Indonesia. All of it is happening under what? Sharia regulation. You see it? Sex business. And they give you speeches, Abdul Samud, Abdul Somad, $5,000 a speech. But none of them is about the Arab who they are renting his daughter for $400. Cowards. Islamic temporary marriage. They will say to you, no, this is not, sex tourism. This is halal. This is halal, brother. Yeah, very halal. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyway, if you want to read this article, I could not open it for you on the screen because I have my browser using, very private security. But I can post it for you. This is the link. You can open it and you can read. All right. Let me give it to people in Rumble. Rumble. What is Rumble doing? All right. They speak about Allah, about religion, about when they are the number one human trafficking, sex pimps. In fact, they guard the business. They protect those who practice the business of sex trafficking. But remember, they are following Allah teaching. Yeah, when I try to open it, because my browser don't accept, as you see, it doesn't accept ads, advertising. But anyway, you got the link. They have even pictures of those girls, and they have a private interview, etc. And there is many websites. I mean, not necessarily this one. You choose the one you want to read from. Just search for the topic. No, Shia and Sunni, they practice the same garbage. All of them. Islam is nothing about it's prostitution. It's all about sex and your penis. There's no religion in the religion. If I believe in Muhammad, what I will get? In this penis. What I will do with it? In this effing. Even the purpose of it is what? To go and do effing. Excuse my language. Am I lying? This is an effing God. He sent an effing prophet to effing people. So why you are surprised? Everything in this garbage cult is about penis and vagina. Any Muhammadan? It's a metaphorical prostitution, really? Man, I never thought about it. Thank you very much. You get a point there, brother. Brother, it's a metaphorical prostitution. And Christian Prince is lying to you. Hold on. How you can do metaphorical prostitution, Zakir Naik? Christian Prince is very simple. As an example, me myself, I'm a man but I don't have a penis. You don't have a penis? Exactly. But you have a son. Christian Prince, my wife that they were doing breastfeeding for a neighbor. And the neighbor, he is very angry. So when his way, he will have a son. What? Are you saying the neighbor is the father of your son? Exactly. Zakir Naik, I never thought that Islam is a very open-minded religion. Christian Prince, Islam is very open-minded and very open legs. What? Zakir Naik, come on, there's women listening. What open legs? Christian Prince, you are stupid and you are naive. Everybody knows what open legs mean. I don't know what does that mean. Explain to me. Okay, I will explain to you. First of all, you have to be adult, mature at the age of 6. Are you over 6 years old? Yeah, I think I'm 6 years old now. Exactly. So if you are 6 old, I can explain to you. Okay, go ahead. We passed the conditions of age. 6 years old. We are fine. Exactly. Therefore, if you have a wife, you have to open her leg to have sex with her. What if she keeping them clothes? Give them breath. You are so stupid. You cannot have sex with his clothes. Are you serious? The open legs religion. And those are the ulama. And the funny is, you will see a Muslim later, he will come in the comment section, he will say, brother, Zakir Naik here is not saying the truth. They would think this is Zakir Naik. I mean, you will see comment, they think this is really Zakir Naik. Abdul, this is me. No, Zakir Naik, he don't spit when he talk. It's not him spitting. This is his boogers. By the way, there's something unique about the Middle East. You go in the Middle East, try to go in a bus. You will see everybody is digging in his nose. It's the time to think. Or go to the mosque. Everybody digging. I remember when I was a kid, we have the teacher sitting in the table, like there is a platform for the teacher is higher than the floor of the class. He's sitting behind the table, and now he is like, okay, do the homework. And then you look at the teacher. After 5 minutes, you will see his finger in his nose, and he is digging and digging and digging. I think he is looking for a solution with Israel. They will find it one day. By the way, yesterday, the Israelis, they conduct an attack on Iran. Very disappointing for me. However, I mean, imagine how easy it is to attack Iran. And the Iranians, they said, Israel is just showing their missiles. You stupid idiot. 100 airplanes, 100, went inside your capital and came out safe and secure. That's telling us how weak your army, you idiot. So what those all radars for? 100 airplane, you could not shoot one down. 100, not 10, not 5. 100 airplane. So I guess what Israeli did, they destroy a lot of equipment for the Iranian for the coming attack, preparing themselves for what is next, showing the Iranian their size, putting them in the corner, saying, you know what, look what we can do. We came with 100 airplane and we empty all our storage of ammunition on the top of your head, and you could not shoot even a tail of our airplane. This is how strong Israel is, and this is how weak Iran is. So all this massive army, yet you cannot control your sky. All the weapon they bought from Russia. Useless. Useless. S-300, S whatever. I mean, use all the S you have. The Israeli, they kicked your ass. All right, guys, I'm not going to keep you longer. look like now people they start coming because people they will sleep. Maybe next time I go on Saturday, I don't go. I'm trying to go like early so people who live in Asia they can join us. Like the ulama, the ulama they can join us. But we will try to come in different time too. So those who live in the state and Canada and etc. All right. Saudi also join? No, Saudi doesn't have. Saudi is Saudi army. They cannot even fight a rat, my friend. Saudi Arabia don't have an army. They have only small forces to protect the royal family, but they don't really have any power. If Iran and Saudi Arabia go at war, Saudi Arabia would be demolished in two minutes. Arab are not fit to war. They are not. You see, Hezbollah is able to resist in the south of Lebanon because of the nature of the land, and they're preparing with a lot of tunnels, etc. And the Israeli, they are careful to lose the lowest casualty. Otherwise, destroying them is so easy. So they're trying their best not to look like a beast, just destroying the whole earth. And the nature of the ground, mountains, hills, so tanks cannot go easy. So and they don't want to lose. They don't want to lose casualty. How you can win a war without losing? Well, this is Israel tactic. They go slow. They attack you slow, smart and slow, with the lowest casualty. It takes time, but we will win anyway. And this is what they are doing. But in a real-time war, when two armies are fighting, Iran can swallow any Arab country in a day, I guarantee you. Within one day. They are no match in any way, in any mean. They don't have the skills. They are not fighters. The Saudi army are a bunch of people who they are overweight, eating rice and meat every day. The only ones who have a good training is the one who guard. In fact, the Saudi royal family, they don't want to have a strong army. They want to have a strong royal forces. Why? Royal forces is the one who protect them in case somebody try to revolt against the royal family. So they keep the army so weak. The army is the one untrained. The one is not ready. The one is just an army by name. It's just numbers. We give them salary. But the real forces, who they are trained, and let us say they have the body shape of real fighters, is the one to guard the royal family. Those are not for war. Those is to kill their own citizen if they try to raise their head against the royal family. And this is the case for all the Middle Eastern, government. So every president in the Middle East, he have special forces to guard him. And they are way superior than other forces. So if the army try to revolt, they can crush it. So always they keep the army so weak. The army is not well equipped. The army is not well trained. But there is a special forces which is very well equipped, very well salary, very well trained. They give them everything they need to protect them. Those are the loyal ones. All right? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Is Egypt stronger or Iran? No, Egypt is a very weak country. Oh, Egypt is very horrible. You see, the Egyptian, the problem in Egypt, they have more population than they can handle. So they can't even open schools, enough schools for their students. Every classroom have like 100 students. It's like sardine. War is costly. And when you go at war, still you have to feed your people. You have to pay for their bread. Until now, Egypt is receiving money from USA to pay for their bread. They cannot afford it, even the bread. So what war? War is very expensive. You see, Israel is at war for a year. If different country go for a war for a year, this country is doomed. Do you know how much money you spend every day at war? If you take your gun right now and practice shooting like in a shooting field, how much you will spend money for 15 minutes of shooting? Massive number. And we're talking about bullets. We're not talking about missiles and smart rockets, and we are not talking about airplanes. And this is war. War is very costly. Those countries, they cannot handle a war for more than a few days. A week, 2 weeks, they are gone. That's it. This is what happened actually when they attacked Israel in 1973. They prepare for war. They are ready for war. They made the war happen. In the beginning, they were like able to surprise the Jews supposedly, as they claim. And the first day was good for them. The second day was horrible. They could not even handle 1 day. And then after 6 days, they start asking, the Soviet Union start begging for stopping the war. This is why those people, Iran can attack any Middle Eastern countries, but they don't dare to go on full-scale war with Israel. They don't. They knew their size. They can attack Saudi Arabia. They can attack Iran. Sorry, they can attack Emirat. Emirat is very easy to swallow. Even though the Emirati, they spend a lot of money buying airplanes from USA, the top weapon they can afford, but it's still, the Emirati, the ruler family of Emirat, they think, oh, you know what we can do what Israel accomplished. No, you cannot. You cannot. Because it doesn't matter how many airplanes you buy. You don't even have a country. You don't have population. They don't. So they have money. I don't know how many airplanes they have now, but the Iranian, they can crush them in less than 5 minutes because first they are so close to Iran. Look how close they are. Do you see how close they are? This is Emirat here, and this is Iran. So in 5 minutes rocket shooting, it doesn't matter how many American system they bought, they will be doomed. In fact, the Emirati already, Iran, they took the island of Abu Musa already, and the Emirati could not do anything about it. Where is Abu Musa? Already, the Iranian, they occupy it. I'm trying to find Abu Musa. I don't see names here. Yeah, anyway, the Iranian, they occupy this island, and Emirat could not do anything about it. They can't even free it. They don't even dare to get close to it. Let me see. If you go right now and search for what's happening on Qatar, on Bahrain, sorry, you will see how horrible the situation. Because Bahrain, the majority of the population are Shia, and they want Iran to rule them. They are Iranian actually. The Shia in Bahrain, they are Iranian. So this is the island of Abu Musa, which is part of Emirat. Iran occupied in less than 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And Emirat could not do anything. Look how close it is to Emirat. You see how close it is? This is the city of Sharjah. This is Ras Al Khaimah. This is Dubai. You see Dubai? And this is the island of Abu Musa. Right now controlled, occupied by the Iranian. What the Emirati can do about it? Nothing. All right. If we search right now for let me see, give me a second. In Bahrain right now, Tens of thousands of Shia who they consider themselves Iranian. They don't even consider themselves Arab. Going in the street supporting Hezbollah, death to America, death to Israel, and death to the royal family of Qatar. Do you see it? All of those are Shia. You see the videos? Look how many. Bahrain, they bring citizens from Pakistan, give them even citizenship to join the army of Bahrain to control the situation. They are little compared to the Shia. They are very much outnumbered. So sooner or later, Bahrain is going to be controlled by Hezbollah again, or by Iran, which is Hezbollah. It's just a matter of time. See, all of this. 13 hours ago. This is a video 13 hours ago. You can't even walk in the street in Bahrain. Where is their army? Where is their police? They cannot do anything. The majority of the country are. Like here, it's violent clashes. YouTube will block it. You have to sign with your age in order to watch it. Look at this. Look. Look at the pictures they have. They are carrying the picture of Nasrallah, the pictures of etc., the pictures Hezbollah, you know. They are beating the police. Some of the videos are old, some of them they are new, but the story is the same. 13 years ago, 25 minutes ago, doesn't matter. All right? They will not stop until they take over the country. And I believe they will take it, will take over it. The only way for Bahrain to stop the Shia, as you see, look how those are Hezbollah, look. The whole country is controlled by them. So the one who he called himself king of Bahrain, he is not a king, he made himself a king. He married his son and married himself, I think, to the daughter of the previous king of Saudi Arabia. They put a bridge between the country and Saudi Arabia, hoping that they can stop the Shia from taking over, but that will be impossible mostly. Like, in order to solve it, they have to invite 1 million Muslim Sunni, give them citizenship from somewhere, at least 1 million. All right. Yeah, this is how it is. If you change the filter for this week news, let us see. Filter, let us say this week. Okay, look at this. Here, this is Jordan. Let us go to Bahrain. I'm trying to find the Bahrain. Yeah, this is Bahrain. Here. Things is messed up, and wherever Islam goes, garbage come with it. However, the good news is, because Muslim Sunni and Muslim Shias, they hate each other to death, the good news, they will not be able to unite against Israel, which is very good, And even if they unite, Israel can destroy them all together. But they have to maintain their own power, and the Israelis have to change the way they deal with things. Like, they need to stop to depend themselves on buying ammunition from USA. They have to make it all locally. So in the future, if we have an idiot as a president like Biden, he will not put conditions on them. And I saw the news that Israelis are working in that now, and they will have full production of all the ammunition they need by 2026, which is very good. All right. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you longer. Today we did not have too many people watching for some reason. I guess because people are still sleeping. It is Saturday morning, very early morning, but it's okay. Until we see you soon again, we will update you about creating those channels, Indonesian channels, whatever channels, as soon as they are ready and I receive my equipment to start those channels. So thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you again, God is good. So is Jesus. I'm into that. See ya.